My name is Jesse, and I work with small businesses in the government marketplace. You're listening to FedBiz'5, where you get informed, get connected, and get results on everything government contracting. I'd like to welcome the president of FedBiz Access, Mike Topes, and he's here to share more about the proprietary research tool FedBiz Access has developed called FedBiz'5. That's F-I-N-D. Mike, welcome to FedBiz'5.
Thanks for having me on, Jesse.
Happy to have you finally. So, Mike, what is FedBiz'5?
Simply put, Jesse, it's a tool to help small businesses find and win government awards. We put over 2 years of development into making FedBiz'5 an easy-to-use online resource for companies to do business with the federal government. You can find it at find.fedbizconnect.com.
Excellent. So could you tell me a little bit more about the genesis of FedBiz'5?
Sure. Well, as you may know, the majority of federal contracts are repeat orders. In fact, approximately 90% of service contracts expire within 2 to 3 years, but they're renewable. FedBiz'5 easily provides the market research at your fingertips to know more about these expiring contracts and who to contact. In other words, who buys what you sell and how much they paid for it.
Okay, so what type of detailed information can you find on FedBiz'5?
Well, we provide the specific government agency and office within the agency with contact emails and phone numbers of who you should be targeting. So, for example, did you know approximately 245,000 service contracts renew annually, representing $145 billion with a B in contract awards?
So how can someone use FedBiz'5 to take advantage of these future opportunities?
Well, the key in government contracting is to understand the past. To use FedBiz'5 dashboard, you begin with 3 simple steps. You just enter your industry sector, group, and then classification, which is commonly referred to as your NAICS code. This is the industry code based on your primary business activity and something that is required in every SAM registration. In addition, you can also search by your product service code.
Okay, so can you give me an example?
Well, let's use NAICS Code 541611, which is Administrative and General Management Consulting Services. On your FedBiz'5 dashboard, you'll find total federal awards and spending. So when you enter that NAICS code as your primary NAICS code, it will show over 29,000 awards representing $23.5 billion in spending in fiscal year 2020 and 2021. Then by scrolling over the map of the U.S., you can select the states you do business in so you can review award spending by the geography that you select.
Well, I got to say that sounds pretty simple to me.
Well, it gets even better. In addition, you can view the top prime contractors and top small businesses that have won awards based on the criteria you selected. This will give you complete contact information and award history details on potential subcontracting and teaming partners, as well as what type of awards your competition is winning.
Okay, so all of this is able to be accessed through find.fedbizconnect.com, correct?
Yes. Now, let's use that information to find your buyers. Displayed on your dashboard are the top awarding agencies with their specific points of contact based on your criteria selected, including the complete contract details. Now, under agency contacts, you get the contact information of the specific buyer, including their name, title, email address, phone number of awards, and award dollars that they've issued.
Well, that sounds like a lot of amazing information. So I gotta ask, what's the cost to access this system, this type of information?
Well, our monthly subscription is $89.99 a month regularly for the full suite of federal contracting information. But as a promotional offer for your listeners, we can have full access of all the capabilities in the system for them for only $39.99 a month by subscribing online at find.fedbizconnect.com. In addition, they'll find links to agency websites as well as information on how these contracts were awarded. This detail includes how many contracts were reserved for small businesses, awarded to out-of-state competitors, contracts that receive single bid, and contracts not publicly posted. So this is not information that's easily found. You'll also have access to our government contracting resource page, which includes access to agency forecast and small business office contacts, state and local opportunities, as well as a suite of other resources, guides, and videos.
Mike, I got to say that sounds pretty impressive. To utilize that type of tool is probably key in today's market. I'm so glad you could share this with our audience, and it was great information.
Well, our goal is to provide businesses a clear path from registration to award.
All right.
Jesse, thanks for having me on.
Thank you for coming on and giving this amazing offer as well to our listeners.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And I hope we get to hear from you again.
All right. Sounds good, Jesse. Thanks a lot.
Absolutely. Take care. Bye-bye. This concludes this week's episode of FedBiz'5, where you get informed, get connected, and get results. Today's podcast is sponsored by FedBiz Access, government contracting made simple. Visit them at fedbizaccess.com or contact them at 888-299-4498.